gets an unexpected migraine, if the little man gets a boo-boo, or Hunter's bad back acts up, St. Bernard's Urgent Care is here for them, and here for you too. From real-time online wait times and extended hours to expanded services, we will never stop advancing urgent care that really cares. St. Bernard's Urgent Care.
Welcome into Memorial Field here at Valley View High School, and we're live at the Jonesboro Acoustical Drywall broadcast booth for the Blazers' second home game of the year as they take on the Gosnell Pirates. Both of these teams are former state champs, with Gosnell taking home the 3A crown last year and the Blazers winning the 5A state championship in Conway. Both of these teams lost some key players but are not short of talent. Sunny and high 70s for today's matchup, a wind gust up to 40 miles an hour blowing out towards right field. And now your starting lineup for today's game. First, for your Valley View Blazers. Batting first, playing shortstop today, Drew Gartman. Batting second in the order on the mound to start things off, Keaton Mathis. Batting third, right fielder, Owen Roach. Playing center field and batting cleanup, Jade Taylor. Batting fifth today, playing second base, Noah Ragsdale. Your designated hitter for today's game, Madden Tatum. Playing first base, Hudson Rogers. Behind the plate today, Leighton Holt. And batting ninth, your third baseman, Cannon Driscoll. And Landon Hossman will be in left field for the Blazers, but will not be hitting to start things off here on this sunny afternoon. And now your starters for the Gosnell Pirates. Batting first, playing center field, Grant Glintborg. Batting second, Chase Stewart. Batting third, Connor Whitehead. Playing shortstop, now playing first, batting cleanup, Chase Perkins. Batting fifth, Jake Riggs, today's second baseman for Gosnell. Batting sixth, playing third base, Hunter Riggs. Batting seventh, Easton Dixon. And we're ready for first pitch as Keaton Mathis fires a strike right at Glintborg. So he's ahead early in the count here as we get things going at Memorial Field. To Glintborg. Mathis' second pitch right down the middle. Hits a high grounder down the first base side, which will get out of play before Rogers gets his glove on it. So early 0-2 count to the leadoff Pirate hitter. As Mathis gets the ball and heads back to the top of the mound. Blazers had to move up this game to 3:30 to make sure they can get this game and the JV game to follow in before the weather hits here this afternoon. Mathis' third pitch of that bat right up the middle, right at Ragsdale. Ragsdale fields it, throws it to the first baseman Rogers for an easy out. So Mathis gets the first Gosnell Pirate in 3 pitches. Mathis had a great start to his pitching this year, pitching 5 innings and having 8 strikeouts. And that pitch gets a barrel on it. That's just going to get by Drew Gartman there at the shortstop. So the Pirates have their first hit of the game with a single from Cheel Stewart. And now Connor Whitehead, the right-handed shortstop, steps up to the plate for the Pirates. Runner on first, 1 out for Mathis and the Blazers. Mathis throws a breaking ball that stays above the zone there for the first ball. Count 1-0 to Whitehead. That pitch falls in the center of the zone. Hit well out to right field, but that's going to get out of play in foul territory. So Mathis evens up the count at 1-1. The count to number 2 in the light blue here in the top of the first with 1 on and 1 out. And Mathis gets a nice pitch there. Little break action too. Gets the swing and a miss there from Connor Whitehead. 1-2 the count now. Mathis looks back to first base. And that pitch is going to run in. And they're going to say foul. So Whitehead stays alive here in the 1-2 count. Stewart with a little bit of a lead there on first base. And Mathis's next pitch. Breaking ball just high and outside. Evens up the count here at 2-2. Mathis shakes off first two signs from catcher Leighton Holt. And that pitch is swung on high, fly ball, and that wind's going to carry it once again out of play into foul territory. So 2-2 the count here for Connor Whitehead. As Mathis steps back onto the rubber, looks in for his sign, about ready for the 2-2 pitch. That pitch from Mathis swung on to left field. Hossman's under it, makes the catch. Great job by Hossman to record the second out here in the top of the first for the Blazers. Keeps the runner at first base now with 2 outs. Now Chase Perkins, the junior first baseman, right-hander, steps up to the plate. Mathis's first pitch is swung on, swing and a miss. 0-1 the count now to Perkins. Leighton Holt catching in today's game because Keaton Mathis, who is the Blazers' everyday catcher, starting things off on the mound here this afternoon. And pick off first base, runner back, and plenty of time. Cannon Driscoll also getting the start at third base today for the View. That pitch to Perkins gets a swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Mathis. Quick 0-2 count here to Gosnell's cleanup hitter. That one's outside, gets away from Holt. Stewart's going to advance to second base. So now Gosnell with the runner in scoring position with the 1-2 count. 2 outs in the inning. We'll see if Mathis can get out of the top of the first with 2 outs. Mathis gets a swing and a miss and the strikeout. So the Blazers get out of the inning with a runner on second. Strikeout for Mathis does it here in the top of the first. We'll be back with the bottom of the first from the Jonesboro Acoustical Drywall broadcast booth here on the Blazer News Network.
Welcome to the new Right Fiber store on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. It's the newest way to connect with Jonesboro's official broadband partner for the fastest, most reliable gig speed internet with speeds up to 5 gig. Signing up for local Right Fiber internet has never been easier or more convenient. At Right Fiber, we're proud to be right by you and with our new location right here in Jonesboro. Discover the Right Fiber advantages and the speed that is right for you and your family. See you soon.
Welcome back to Blazer News Network as we're live for the first live stream baseball game of the season. On the mound, starting things off for the Pirates is going to be number 1, Ashton Southern. Blazers top 3 in the order goes Drew Gartman, Keaton Mathis, and Owen Roach. Gartman doing a phenomenal job so far in that leadoff spot like he did last year, but Drew's 8 for 13 coming into this game here this afternoon. The Blazers undefeated so far this year as they took down Maumelle opening day in a state championship rematch, but looks like we're about ready to get action going here in the bottom of the first inning. Once again, I apologize if there's any wind noise behind me today, as it's very windy here in Southwest Jonesboro. Behind the plate for the Pirates is number 13. Stewart. Looks like we're ready to go here as Gartman makes his way up to the plate. Arkansas State baseball commit has played shortstop all throughout his career here at Valley View. Also would like to remind you to tune in throughout the spring as Blazers News Network will bring you live baseball, softball, and soccer. Gartman steps in to the right-handed batter's box. We're ready to go here at the bottom of the first. Sutton's first pitch to Gartman, hanging breaking ball. I was going to say that was just above the zone, so Gartman to the count early here, 1-0 in the bottom of the first. Gartman is swung on, high fly ball, shallow right field, and the right fielder not going to be able to come up with that one as Gartman's going to get up to second base standing. So with the crazy wind here today, made that one hard for the Gosnell right fielder to make a play. You'll take it if you're the Blazers, though. The leadoff runner on second base, and now pitching in today's game, Keaton Mathis steps up to the plate. Mathis had a home run last game here at home at Memorial Field versus BB. Southern looks into home plate here. Gartman with a decent lead there on second base. That pitch is going to be low to Mathis, makes the count 1-0. Stone looks back at Gartman. That pitch swung on, that's going to get through. Short third base gap, and Gartman's heading home, and he's going to make plenty of time, so that's our RBI. Junior Keaton Mathis. The Blazers get on the board early here in the first. Score one from the single RBI. Keaton Mathis as Parker King's going to come in and pinch run for Keaton as junior right-hander Owen Roach to the plate for the Blazers. Owen has also had a great start to the year. Last game going 4 for 4. That pitch is going to be high. Roach ahead of the count here, 1-0. One ball, no strike to the right-hander. And King is running. They're going to say strike, but King steals second successfully. So good take there by Roach to allow his runner to advance into scoring position. 1-1 the count now to the Blazers right fielder. Roach watches that one, gets a barrel on the break, breaking ball, but that's going to drift out into foul play. Roach back in the batter's box, facing a 1-2 count. Runner at second. No outs here in the bottom of the first. Southern looks back at King. That one's going to get over Roach's head. And that's going to make the count 2-2. Southern steps foot back on to the mound. We're about ready to deliver the 2-2 pitch to Owen Roach. That pitch is high and inside, so full count now to the Blazers. Number 21, Owen Roach. Roach has been a very good bat in the Blazers lineup the past 2 years. That pitch is going to hit Roach. Looks like it got him there on the elbow guard, so Blazers now have runners at first and second. No outs in the inning. Score 1-0 as Jade Taylor, the Blazers' center fielder, steps up to the plate. I couldn't change it. Am I? Southern's.
It was just the wind was taking it, so I
Yeah.
tightened it.
Okay.
I think that's the only thing, because you were just cutting in and out really bad.
Okay. Am I on? Taylor ready for his first pitch of that bat. Southern with a nice pitch there. Low and outside, gets the swing and a miss. So 0-1 count here to Jade. Oh, 1 pitch to Jade, swing and a miss. King steals third and Roach advances to second, so double steal for the Blazers. 0-2 count though to the senior right-hander. Southern looks back at both of the base runners for the Blazers. Taylor swings that one, but that's a great play there by Gosnell's shortstop as he turns the double play. Nice job there by Whitehead looping in the air and making that great catch, and then using his awareness to go step on second because Roach took off. Thought that one was down in the gap, but quick 2 outs there for the Pirates. Runner still on third though for Noah Ragsdale. First pitch is high to Ragsdale. Looks like Ed Stewart's going to call time to go talk over with Ashton Southern. First, the Pirates 1-0. Southern's ready. First 1-0 pitch, Ragsdale. Ragsdale barrels that one over the second baseman. That's going to get down. That's an RBI for Noah Ragsdale. Nice piece of hitting there. As Ragsdale knocks in Parker King, and Blazers score their second run of the afternoon. Now, today's designated hitter, Madden Tatum, steps up to the plate. Jack State commit. Left-hander. You also see Tatum on the mound throughout the year for the View. Tatum fouled that one off, making the count 0-1. Ragsdale with a small lead over there on first base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. That pitch is going to be in the right-handed batter's box, outside for a ball. Evens up Tatum's count at 1-1. Southern steps off, calls for time. That pitch is swung on and roped by Tatum. Out to deep right field, back at the wall. And that ball is out of here. Madden Tatum with the 2-run shot here in the bottom of the first. And that ball had plenty of room and plenty of carry to get that over the fence. Tatum got his pitch and executed, getting 2 RBIs. The Blazers lead 4-0 thanks to the bat of Madden Tatum. But the day is windy as it is today. If you get good contact and send it out to right field high up in there, good chance to clear the fence. Now batting for the Blazers is number 23, senior first baseman Hudson Rogers. Two outs in the bottom of the first. First pitch of the at-bat to Rogers. Swung on. Just missed that one. Fouls that one straight back here behind home bleachers. Rogers settles back in at the plate for his 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball falls low below the zone, even the count at 1-1. Nice breaking ball there from Southern. Gets a swing and a miss from Hudson Rogers. Blazers first baseman falls behind in the count, 1-2. 2 out, bottom of the first. Swing and a miss there on the breaking ball, and Southern gets himself out of the inning, but Blazers score 4 in the bottom of the first thanks to a 2-run home run by Madden Tatum. That's going to do it for the bottom of the first. Blazers 4, Gosnell 0. We'll be back in the Jonesboro Acoustical Drywall broadcast booth right after this on the Blazer News Network.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an eUniversity checking account designed for students like you. These accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Blazer News Network here at Memorial Field as the Blazers lead 4-0 after 1 inning. Blazers have 4 hits while holding Gosnell to 1 hit. Leighton Holt makes his way out of the dugout. Catching today for the Blazers, and Mathis is going to throw a couple more pitches here. Now stepping in to the dish is number 0, Jake Riggs. Riggs brothers due up back-to-back in today's order for the Gosnell Pirates. As Mathis settles for the first pitch of the second inning. Throws the breaking ball just a little below the zone. 1-0 the count now to the right-hander. That's a breaking ball, that correction fastball that catches the bottom part of the zone for a called strike one. Evens up the count on 1-1. Great job by Holt to get a hold of that pitch. Low and outside. Riggs ahead in the count here at 2-1. That pitch swung on. That's going to get out of play on the right field line into foul territory. Mathis with a good pitch there to even up the count. Mathis looks in before the 2-2 pitch. He gets the swing and a miss. Great pitch there by Mathis to run that one inside on Jake Riggs. One down here in the top of the second. Now Gosnell third baseman Hunter Riggs steps into the right-hander's batter's box. First pitch called strike. Mathis is in a much better rhythm here. Mathis' 0-1 pitch. For ball 1-1's the count. Breaking ball, swing and a miss there. Great pitch there by Mathis. Ready for the 1-2 count. Breaking ball once again. Cooper to catch one in the dugout. Count still 1-2 for the Gosnell Pirate. Swing and miss, and that gets away from Holt. He slides into the backstop. They're going to say that Riggs beat it out. Riggs stood there in the batter's box for a second, but that ball got all the way to the backstop, and Holt had to make a sliding play to have a chance to get him out, so the Blazers get a base runner. 1 on, 1 out here in the top of the second. Easton Dixon, the right fielder, now at the plate for the Pirates, fouls off his first pitch. Oh and 1 the count now to Easton Dixon. That pitch outside. Nice job by Dixon to lay off of that one. Makes the count 1 ball and 1 strike. That pitch comes right at me here behind home plate as the runner for Gosnell advances to second base on that pitch. So Riggs at second. Easton Dixon at the plate with the hitter's count 2-1. 1 out here in the top of the second. That pitch runs in on Easton Dixon. Gets a swing and a miss. Even count up here. Evens the count at 2-2. Dixon steps back into the left-handed batter's box for the 2-2 pitch. That one swung on and fouled back into the netting here behind home plate once again. Two and two, the count to Dixon. Runner on second for Gosnell. And that pitch called strike 3 looking. gives Mathis and the Blazers 2 outs. Now Ashton Southern, today's starting pitcher, steps up at the plate. That pitch by Mathis low and outside. Good job by Leighton Holt to keep that one in front of him. One and 0 pitch to Southern. Gets a swing and a miss. Mathis blows that one right by Gosnell's pitcher. Pitcher versus pitcher battle here in the top of the second inning. 1-1, 2 outs. Pitch from Mathis. Swing and a miss. So 2 swing and a misses in a row for Mathis. Mathis now ahead of the count, 1-2. 2 outs here in the top of the second. Mathis looks back to second base, throws the pitch and gets a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Mathis. Gets out of a runner at scoring position in second, gets the Blazers out of the inning. Another scoreless frame there for Mathis and the Blazers. Blazers lead 4-0 after 1.5 here on Blazer News Network. We'll be back with the bottom of the second right after this.
Welcome to the new Right Fiber store on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. It's the newest way to connect with Jonesboro's official broadband partner for the fastest, most reliable gig speed internet with speeds up to 5 gig. Signing up for local Right Fiber internet has never been easier or more convenient. At Right Fiber, we're proud to be right by you and with our new location right here in Jonesboro. Discover the Right Fiber advantages and the speed that is right for you and your family. See you soon.
Welcome back to Blazer News Network here at the Jonesboro Acoustical Drywall Broadcast booth here at Valley View High School. Mathis has had a great afternoon on the mound so far, going 2 innings, only allowing 1 hit, and striking out 5 of the 8 batters that he's faced. Scoring summary for the Blazers so far: Mathis with a single RBI, Ragsdale with the single RBI, and Tatum with the 2-run home run to right field. It's today's catcher, Leighton Holt, steps up to the plate for the Blazers. They have the 4-0 lead here in the bottom of the second. First inning, Ashton Southern gave up 4 hits, 4 runs, and had 1 strikeout. Catcher gets back behind home plate. We're ready to start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Holt, way outside. First pitch ball to Leighton. Blazers in their royal blue uniforms with yellow numbers, and the Pirates in their baby blue uniforms with yellow numbers as well. That pitch to Holt, barreled high up in the air in the infield. They're not going to be able to make a play on it, as that wind really caused an error there in the infield fly. Gosnell Pirates have missed 2 fly balls here in this game. Now the Blazers' third baseman, Cannon Driscoll, is going to step into the plate, and looks like the Blazers are going to have a pinch runner for late in the holes. That's going to be Noah Scatero. Scatero, wearing number 14 today, makes his way over to first base. Right-hander Driscoll steps up to the plate. Southern looks at Scatero there on first. Here's the pitch. High breaking ball to Driscoll, falls above the zone for a ball, 1-0. Looks like they're going to score that last hit by Holt as a hit, not an error. Inside pitch to Driscoll, barely catches the inside of the zone. Evens up the count at 1-1. Scatero with a decent lead causes Southern to step off the mound, looking back over to first. Southern ready for the 1-1 pitch to Driscoll. That's going to be high, and Scatero's running to second. And they got him. Great play there behind the plate by number 13, Chad Stewart, as he throws out Scatero. Catches Scatero stealing for the first out here in the top of the second. 2-1 the count to the Blazers' third baseman. That pitch high and inside to Driscoll, 3-1. The count, 1 out. Base path is clear for Valley View as Southern's ready for the 3-1 pitch. And that's swung on by Driscoll. Roped out to left field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And Driscoll's going to head to second. He's going to get there in plenty of time, so nice heads-up base running by Driscoll as he gets to second base. That's going to bring up Drew Gartman, who hit a high fly ball to right field last at bat, and Pirates not able to make a play. Got to second with the double, so we'll see if Drew can do some damage with the runner at second scoring position here in the top of the second inning. 1 out. First pitch of the at-bat to Gartman. Breaking ball. It's going to be just outside of the top left corner of the zone. Gartman ahead in the count once again. 1 out, runner on second base. Gartman swings on that one. That's going to get through the gap. Driscoll rounds third. He's going to get there in plenty of time, so RBI for Drew Gartman, and Cannon Driscoll scores the 5th run of the ball game for the View. Blazers pick up their 7th hit. It's now Gartman on first base with Mathis about ready to step up to home plate. Mathis with RBI already in today's game. First pitch breaking ball to Mathis high for a ball, 1-0. Mathis heading the count here in the top of the second. Southern's ready for his 1-0 pitch. High breaking ball once again, so 2 balls, no strikes to the Blazers right-hander. Gartman is looked back over to first base by Ashton Southern. Gartman running, swung on by Mathis. That's high in the air. We'll see if they can make a play on it, and they can't. So both runners will be safe. Gartman kind of froze between first and second to see if the Pirates were going to be able to make a play on it, and that's 2 balls out to right field that the Pirates just haven't been able to get under as Parker King replaces Keaton Mathis to head to first base. Mathis can get ready to go back and pitch out in the third. Owen Roach stands up in the right-hander's batter's box. 2 runners on, first and second, 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Roach was hit by a pitch in his first at bat. That pitch to Roach is low. Great job there by Stewart to stay in front of that one and not allow the runners to advance. One and 0 pitch to the Blazers right fielder. Roach watches that ball inside, makes the count 2-0. Sutton looks back at Gartman at second base. That pitch to Roach hits him, so Roach has taken 2 pitches for his team. Looks like we're going to have a mound visit here in the top of the second with bases loaded. Jade Taylor on deck for Valley View. We'll see if the Pirates decide to stay with Southern or decide to change their pitcher. Blazers have had a great day hitting the baseball so far thanks to a couple errors and also some great base running by the Blazers. Tatum with that 2-run home run to cap off a great first inning, scoring 4 runs in the first for the Blazers. And it looks like they will keep Southern in the game, and Jade Taylor due up with the bases loaded here with 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Taylor looks like he's going to be playing center field mostly this year for the View. One out, runners at first, second, and third. Taylor watches that breaking ball low in the zone, 1-0. Count to the Blazers' cleanup hitter. That pitch to Taylor swung on right at the shortstop. He's going to throw it over to first as they get 1 out, but nice job by Taylor to score Parker King. Blazers now lead 6-0. Runners on second and third for Ragsdale. Ragsdale got RBI in his first plate appearance back in the first inning. King on third. Roach on second. His first pitch is outside for a ball. Southern's 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss from Ragsdale. Nice off speed there by Southern to get Ragsdale to swing early on that one. Evens up the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 runners in scoring position, 2 gone. And that pitch hits Ragsdale. That's going to be Southern's third hit batter. So bases are loaded for Madden Tatum, and that's not a great thing for the Pirates if We remember Tatum's at bat back in the first inning sent one over the fence to right field. So Tatum definitely has the power to do so with the bases loaded, but I'd be surprised if Southern gave him a good pitch to hit here, but we'll see what the Pirates decide to do. Tatum, the DH, left-hander, steps in to the left fielder batter's box. First pitch outside for a ball. One and 0, the count to Madden. Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the top of the second. As that pitch to Tatum is swung on. Tatum just missed that one. That's fouled off behind home plate. He evens up count at 1-1. Ragsdale on first, Roach on second. King stands at third. 1-1 pitch from Southern. That's going to be way outside. Chad Stewart's going to call time, talk things over with his pitcher as Tatum has himself a hitter's count at 2 balls and 1 strike. As Tatum steps back into the batter's box, ready for his 2-1 pitch. That ball's way outside. 3-1's the count, so see if the Pirates decide to walk Tatum or give him a pitch to hit with the 3-1 count. Make sure you tune in next Tuesday for the Blazers home conference opener versus West Memphis. That will be live on Blazer News Network as Tatum chases that pitch out of the zone, makes count full at 3-2. Full count, 2 outs, bases loaded for the junior left-hander. Runners are running. A little outside, must have caught the outside part of the zone as they get Tatum out looking on strikes, and that does it for the second inning, but the Blazers get 2 across home plate, leading the Gosnell Pirates 6-0. We'll be back in the Jonesboro Acoustical Drywall broadcast booth right after the 60-second break on Blazer News Network.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an e-University checking account designed for students like you. These accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to a very windy afternoon of baseball on Blazer News Network as Leighton Holt's ready to get back behind home plate, and Mathis steps onto the mound for his 3rd inning of work. So far today, Keaton Mathis has thrown 35 pitches, 26 for strikes, 5 strikeouts, and 8 batters faced so far for the Blazer junior right-handed pitcher. It's Camden Lacotte's the left fielder for the Pirates, steps in to the batter's box. That breaking ball is going to be just outside. First pitch ball to the 9-hole hitter for the Pirates. That pitch is swung on, barreled out to down the right field line as Roach gives that one a chase, but it's going to be over the fence in foul territory. Evens up the count at 1-1. That pitch from Mathis right down the heart of the plate for the called strike 2. Mathis heading the count 1-2 here in the top of the third. That breaking ball. Good job by LaCotte to foul that one out of play and stay alive here in the 1-2 count. Mathis throws the 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back once again. That ball's going to stay on top of Blazer Football Fieldhouse. Mathis looks in for his signal. 1-2 pitch on the way. Called strike 3, and Mathis gets his 6th strikeout of the game. Mathis striking out 2/3 of Gosnell's batting order the first time through, and that's going to bring up number 3, Glentenborg, center fielder. That first pitch, check swing by Glentenborg, and first base umpire on the appeal says he did go around, so strike 1 to Grant. Holt has to make a play to keep that one in front of him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mathis has looked very comfortable out there on the mound today. That pitch gets a swing and a miss. 1-2, Mathis heading the count once again. Glentenborg grounded out in his first at bat. And that one just above the zone, evens up the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That breaking ball out of the zone makes the count full at 3-2. If I'm correct, Mathis has struck out 6 batters, actually 7 batters in a row, but one of the batters was able to reach first on the swing and miss, but Mathis' pitch is going to be outside, so that streak is broken as Gosnell gets a base runner on first with no outs here in the top of the third. Stewart steps up to the plate. Mathis looks back to first base. First pitch to Stewart, breaking ball outside of the zone. 1-0 the count to the Pirates catcher. And that breaking ball falls in the zone for a called strike 1, makes the count even at 1-1. And that pitch is a called strike. Falls out of the glove of Leighton Holt. Runner thought about going for second, but stays put at first base. 1-2 is the count to Stewart, 1 out in the top of the third. One-two pitch from Mathis. Is Holt not able to get a throw on the runner as he steals second? So runner on second with the even count of 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Stewart steps out of the batter's box, and Holt settles back down behind the plate. Mathis is ready for the 2-2 pitch. He gets a swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Keaton Mathis as he records his 7th K of the ball game. 2 outs for Valley View with a runner on second. Mathis has struck out 7 of the 11 batters he's faced. And that pitch is just high above the zone. Makes the count 1 ball and a strike to Connor Whitehead. Shortstop, who made a great double play in this one. That pitch has gotten a barrel on it. That's deep to right center field. And that's gone. So the Pirates get on the board here as that didn't take much. Just 1 swing of the bat from Connor Whitehead. Blazers deficit cut to 4. 2-run home run from Whitehead. Chase Perkins, Gosnell's cleanup hitter, steps up to the plate with 2 outs in the 3rd. First pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, and 1 the count to Perkins. They're going to give Mathis a call to strike there. No balls and 2 strikes. Looks like the Blazers are going to put the shift on Chase Perkins, only having 1 player on the left side of the diamond. That pitch is swung on right into the shift. Ragsdale fields it over to first for the easy out. Mathis gets out of the inning, but not before Whitehead goes yard. Cuts the Blazers deficit to 4. Valley View leads 6-2. After 2.5, we'll be back after this break on Blazer News Network. Welcome back to Blazer News Network here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Blazers lead the Pirates of Gosnell 6-2. Southern getting his last warm-up pitch in before the bottom of the 3rd. Rogers, Holt, and Driscoll due up in the bottom of the 3rd for Valley View. Blazers were rolling in this one until Whitehead sent that last ball over the right center wall for a 2-run shot, and looks like we're ready to get things rolling here in the bottom of the 3rd. Stewart gets down into his stance here behind home plate. Ashton Southern gets ready for his first pitch of the third inning. First pitch ball, low and outside to the Blazers' first baseman. That pitch runs in on Rogers. Nice pitch there by the Gosnell right-handed pitcher. Evens up the count at 1-1. One pitch to Rogers, right in the same spot as Rogers falls behind in the count. 1-2. Rogers swings on that one and gets past the diving effort of the Gosnell third baseman, so Rogers picks up his first hit with a single down the third base gap. Brings up sophomore catcher for today's game, Leighton Holt. Rogers stands over at first, no outs in the bottom of the third. Pick off over to first base, and that gets away from the first baseman, but stays close enough that Rogers will stay put. Looks like Southern gets a new ball from the ump behind home plate. First pitch of the at-bat to Leighton Holt. Going to be way outside. Could have been a pitch out, but Rogers stays at first. Want to know the count to Leighton. Want to know pitch to Holt. Swung on, high fly ball in the middle of the infield, and I'm not sure why Rogers was running on that one as Gosnell gets the double play there as the second baseman caught the infield fly and threw it to first. Little base running mistake there for the Blazers. That brings up third baseman Cannon Driscoll as he steps into the left-handed, right-handed batter's box. Wind is still howling here at Memorial Field. That pitch inside, called strike to Driscoll. Home plate umpire has been calling that one all afternoon. 0-1 pitch to Driscoll, and that gets a piece of him, and Driscoll's going to get a free pass to first. That's going to bring up Blazers leadoff hitter Drew Gartman. Gartman's had a solid day at the plate. Gartman's 2 for 2, scored 2 runs and an RBI. Driscoll on first with 2 outs. Leadoff hitter Drew Gartman at the plate here in the bottom of the third. And that one hits Gartman, and that's 5 hit batters for Southern. So now runners at first and second with 2 outs. Two Blazers on the bases due to 2 hit batters. Pitcher-catcher Keaton Mathis steps up to the plate. traffic on the bases for Southern. So he steps off, and he's got to keep Driscoll close to that second base bag. First pitch of the at-bat to Mathis. Swung on out to center field, and that's going to get down. And they are going to send Driscoll home. And he's going to be safe. Mathis goes to second. He's going to get there. And great base running by Gartman as Blazers get 2 runs out of that double by Mathis. Great piece of hitting by Keaton to get that one down in shallow center. Parker King once again will come in and run. But great job by Drew Gartman, keeping his head up and knowing where the ball was and being able to get from first to home on that double. Roach steps up to the plate with runner on second and 2 outs. Roach has been hit by a pitch twice so far today, and he barrels that one up to deep center field, back at the wall. And it's going to get down, but nice hit there by Owen Roach, just a couple of feet short by a home run, and Roach gets another RBI. Blazers lead 9-2, and that might be the end of it for Southern, as we'll see. It's Pirates manager. Well, maybe they're going to argue that he caught the ball, but I saw it hit the ground. Like the umpires are going to have a discussion, and I thought Roach for sure had that one over his head. And the manager does not agree. And a little bit of confusion there between the manager and the umpires, but they get the situation resolved. They will say that was a hit for Roach, and center fielder didn't even act like he made the catch, so I'm not sure what the appeal was there, but nonetheless, cleanup hitter Jade Taylor steps up to the plate with the runner on second. That's Owen Roach. 2 outs. That swung on by Roach into the Blazer dugout. Foul ball makes count 0-1. Home 1 pitch to Taylor. As that runs in on him as he gets a pop fly to shallow center field. And Gosnell Pirates not able to come up with that one either. Owen Roach crosses home plate and gives the Blazers their 10th run. Nice blooper single for Jade Taylor, so he gets RBIs. Ragsdale steps up to the plate. Runner on first, 2 outs. Southern still in the ball game, even though he's given up 10 runs in 3 innings. That pitch is swung on and hit out to left center. Left fielder makes a good play on that one, but not before the Blazers score 4 in the bottom of the third. Your Blazers lead the Gosnell Pirates 10-2 after 3. We'll be back with the 4th inning after 60 seconds on Blazer News Network.
Whatever might happen next. If Natalie gets an unexpected migraine, if the little man gets a boo-boo, or Hunter's bad back acts up, St. Bernard's Urgent Care is here for them, and here for you too. From real-time online wait times and extended hours to expanded services, we will never stop advancing urgent care that really cares. St. Bernard's Urgent Care.
Welcome back to Blazer News Network as Keaton Mathis steps on to the mound to get ready for his fourth inning of work in this ball game. Due up for Gosnell is going to be Jake Riggs, Hunter Riggs, and Easton Dixon. Scoring summary last inning for the Blazers. Mathis with a 2 RBI single, which doubled on a fly ball, and Taylor singled on a fly ball. Blazers lead 10-2 in the top of the fourth. Jake Riggs at the plate takes a first pitch ball from Mathis. That pitch is swung on. That's going to get out of play in foul territory. Mathis has thrown 58 pitches so far in today's ball game. He's about ready to throw number 59 with the 1-1 count to Riggs. Jams Riggs. Pop fly to Gartman. He makes the easy catch at shortstop. Quick first out in the fourth for Keaton Mathis. The other Riggs brother, Hunter Riggs, steps up to the dish. Looks like Holt and Mathis are going to talk some things over, unless they're going to take Mathis out for throwing his 60th pitch. We'll see what Coach Allison decides to do here. Coach Allison talking it over between Holt and Mathis. Looks like Mathis's day is done. Mathis had a great outing, going 3 1/3, 7 strikeouts, only 2 earned runs, and 1 walk. Looks like the new pitcher for the Blazers is going to be Cohen Zaffarano, the junior. Cohen's pitched 3 innings so far this year, striking out 6. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a 60-second break as Zaffarano gets his warm-up pitches and gets ready for action. Here in the top of the fourth, Blazers lead 10-2, 1 out on Blazer News Network.
Welcome to the new Right Fiber store on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. It's the newest way to connect with Jonesboro's official broadband partner for the fastest, most reliable gig speed internet with speeds up to 5 gig. Signing up for local Right Fiber internet has never been easier or more convenient. At Right Fiber, we're proud to be right by you and with our new location right here in Jonesboro. Discover the Right Fiber advantages and the speed that is right for you and your family. See you soon.
Welcome back to Blazer News Network as Blazers have a new pitcher in the ball game, Cohen Zaffarano, the junior right-hander. Like I mentioned before the break, Cohen's pitched 3 innings this year, striking out 6 batters. Zaffarano has 2 more warm-up pitches, but Zaffarano was part of that state championship team last year, pitched a couple of games in relief, and he's just very good at throwing strikes over the plate. Doesn't have the biggest frame, but he's been a solid pitcher over his career here at Valley View. Looks like we're ready to go. Riggs steps back up to the right-handed batter's box. Slayton Holt gets back behind the plate. Riggs is ready for his first pitch of his at bat. One out in the top of the fourth. That pitch inside. 1-0. One and 0 pitch to Riggs. That one's low. Makes the count 2-0. Riggs ahead in the count. Two balls and no strikes to the right-hander. That one catches the bottom corner for strike one. 2-1, 1 out. That one's right over the heart of the plate, fouled out of play over the Blazer field house. Zaffarano gets back even in the count, 2-2. Two and two pitch from Zaffarano, breaking ball, little dribbler. Zaffarano makes a nice play, throws it over to first for the easy out. So great job by Zaffarano to get off the mound in a hurry and field that one as he gets Riggs out on the ground out. As Easton Dixon steps up to the plate for the Pirates. 2 outs in the top of the fourth. First pitch from Zaff. Breaking ball just outside. First pitch ball to Easton Dixon. That pitch from Zaffarano grounded to Driscoll. Driscoll fields it, throws it over to first, and he's out. So great job by Cohen Zaffarano in getting 2 ground outs to get out of the fourth. Blazers hold the Pirates scoreless there in the top half of the fourth inning. Your Blazers lead 10 runs to 2. We'll be back with the bottom of the fourth and some more action in baseball on Blazer News Network right after this.
Welcome to the new Right Fiber store on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. It's the newest way to connect with Jonesboro's official broadband partner for the fastest, most reliable gig speed internet with speeds up to 5 gig. Signing up for local Right Fiber internet has never been easier or more convenient. At Right Fiber, we're proud to be right by you and with our new location right here in Jonesboro. Discover the Right Fiber advantages and the speed that is right for you and your family. See you soon.
Welcome back to baseball here on BNN. Your Blazers have an 8-run lead over the Pirates from Gosnell, headed into the bottom half of the fourth inning. Make sure you tune in to Blazer News Network for baseball, softball, and boys and girls soccer. Wind gust up to 42 miles an hour here at Memorial Field. Madden Tatum on deck. hit a Blazer home run out to right center. Back in the second inning. Looks like Southern's ready to go back out there for his fourth inning of work. As Tatum struck out looking on a full count in his last plate appearance. Stewart gets back behind the home plate, and we're ready to play ball here in the bottom of the fourth. That pitch to Tatum, low and inside, makes the count 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes, the Blazers' designated hitter. And that ball outside near the right-hander batter box as Tatum's heading the count 2-0. That ball outside once again, 3-0, not giving Tatum much to hit here in this at-bat. That ball swung on right at the first baseman as Tatum's going to ground out to first, swinging on the 3-0 count. So 1 down for Southern and the Gosnell Pirates. That's going to bring up number 23, first baseman Hudson Rogers. Rogers got on base last time he was at the plate. Rogers steps into the batter's box. Sky's starting to get a little darker ahead of this weather in the forecast for tonight. Southern's first pitch to Rogers is low for ball 1. That pitch inside to Rogers ends up breaking back in there for a called strike 1, evens up the count at 1-1. Right-handed senior ready for the 1-1 pitch. Swung on. That gets over the second baseman. Rogers gets himself another base at first with 1 out in the inning. Blazer junior left-hander. Step up the plate. Rogers on first, 1 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat to Holt. That's barreled out to left center field. That time the center field play first pitch out to left center field. Holt. Cannon Driscoll. Rogers still at first with 2 away here in the bottom of the fourth. Valley View leads for Cannon Driscoll at the plate. That first pitch ball. Rogers with the small lead at first base. That pitch line. Out there. 1. Pitch. He's going to call time, step out. So now he's ready for the 1-1 pitch. 2 outs, runner on first. That ball's hit right at the second baseman, and that's going to go over to first for the easy ground out. And Southern holds the Blazers scoreless in the bottom of the 4th inning. Blazers lead by 8, 10-2. We'll be back for the 5th inning on Blazer News Network right after this break.
Welcome to the new Right Fiber store on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. It's the newest way to connect with Jonesboro's official broadband partner for the fastest, most reliable gig speed internet with speeds up to 5 gig. Signing up for local Right Fiber internet has never been easier or more convenient. At Right Fiber, we're proud to be right by you and with our new location right here in Jonesboro. Discover the Right Fiber advantages and the speed that is right for you and your family. See you soon.
Hey Blazers, are you ready to take charge of your money? The experts at Evolve Bank and Trust are ready to help. Located in downtown Jonesboro, the Evolve team can help you open an eUniversity checking account designed for students like you. These accounts have no minimum daily balance and no service fees. Can't get to our downtown location? Check out our 24/7 ATM and virtual teller on Main Street. To learn more about all our products, go to getevolved.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
The mound, that's going to be number 9, right-hander. King on the year, done 2 innings, 4 strikeouts so far for Parker King. Great shot from my head. For the Pirates, it's going to be pitcher action. So, it's going to be followed in order by Cam That's and Grant Glenn. Looks done. Warm-up pitches as Southern steps in to the batter's box. He's leading 10-2, but hold the Pirates to no runs and score 2 in the bottom of the 5th. I believe we'll be able to fix this one early due to the 5-run rule. Fires in there with first strike with the call strike fastball. So Parker King with a quick strikeout to start things off here in the 5th inning. Sorry. Win some technical difficulties. If you missed that one, Parker King got a strikeout to start things off. 4 pitches in the top of the 5th. Is that first pitch? Lacotte is a called ball. Swing and foul tip there from Lacotte, evens up the count 1-1. As King steps off the mound there, 1-1 count, one away here in the top of the 5th inning. Lacotte gets a piece of that fastball, foul straight back into the netting. Ball, 2 strikes to the Pirates right-hander. Falls down. And that pitch, nasty breaking ball, gets Lacotte with the swing and miss and strikeout. Parker King, 2 quick strikeouts to start things off here in the top of the 5th. Grant Borg steps in for the Pirates. Flyer's going to be low. Makes the count 1 ball, no strike. 2 away here at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss there. Glenborg gets the count even at 1-1. Definitely stepped in. The Blazer News Network. Welcome back to Blazer News Network. Due to some technical difficulties, I'm now broadcasting the remainder of this game from the broadcast trailer. Blazers lead 11-2 in the bottom of the fifth, with runners on first. That pitch is swung on and fouled back behind home plate. Blazers 1 run away from getting out of this one in 5 innings. That's swung on to the third baseman, and he makes the catch for 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. Zaffarano still on first base. That's going to bring up number 33, Jade Taylor. Correction, 23, Hudson Rogers. First pitch to Rogers, high for a ball. 1-0, 2 outs. Zaffarano on first. Is that one inside? Makes the count 2-0. Called strike. 2-1 now. To the Blazers right-hander. They're going to say ball just inside there. Now 3-1. Pirates about ready. It's Lacotte to throw his 3-1 pitch, and they're going to say foul ball as Zaffarano heads back to first base. Pitcher now on the mound for the Pirates is Camden Lacotte. That's going to be a walk, so now the Blazers have a runner in scoring position. First and second with 2 outs. That brings up the Blazers' second baseman, junior Noah Ragsdale. Ragsdale's had a good day at the plate, and that's swung on by Ragsdale. And that's going to get over the right fielder's head. And that's going to score 1 run, but Taylor slipped at third. And correction, Zaffarano slipped as he rounded third, so the Blazers now have bases loaded. That's going to bring up Hudson Rogers with 2 outs and the bases loaded. First pitch to Rogers, swung on to center field, and that's get it over his head. Hits the wall, and now the Blazers are for sure going to score. And correction, that was Levi Martin, pinch hitter, gets the double. And that's going to do it. The Blazers win this one in 5 as Levi Martin gets the double to put the Blazers ahead 13-2. We're going to do a quick wrap-up here as Mathis started the game off on the mound for the Blazers, striking out 7 in 3 1/3 innings of work. And Zaffarano went 2/3 of an inning for Blazers, and Parker King 1 inning with 3 strikeouts, and he really did a great job in relief as Levi Martin came in and got the double to put them ahead. Home run by Tatum, and 6 hit by pitch for the Blazers. King with 2 stolen bases, Gartman with 1, and Owen Roach with 1 as well. And for the Pirates, Ashton Southern went 4 innings of work, allowing 12 hits, 10 runs, striking out 2. And Lacotts went 1/3 of an inning, allowing 2 runs. Your Blazers win it in 5 innings, 12-2, with the run rule of 10 after 5. Make sure you tune in next Tuesday for the Blazers home conference opener versus the West Memphis Blue Devils. That's going to do it for Blazer News Network here in the Jonesboro Acoustical Drywall broadcast booth. I'm Tyson LeBlanc. See you next Tuesday. Have a good night, everyone.